The world on the Midstate 45 years ago today as the worst nuclear accident in American history was unfolding at 3 Mile Island.
That's right. The damaged reactor was shuttered immediately. The other reactor, a victim of economic pressure. It closed a few years ago, but we wondered, what is the fallout nearly half a century later? Passing traffic is all you'll hear at 3 Mile Island these days.
No one was reported exposed to any of the radiation.
But 45 years ago, the entire world heard of the nuclear plant on the Susquehanna River, most for the first time.
There was a buildup of pressure and temperature in the primary system.
The meltdown was partial, the panic, much more than that.
When all of a sudden, all of these parents start to rush to the front of the school, and they look so scared and frightened and frantic.
Maria Frisbee was in class at nearby Middletown High School.
I had a strong metallic taste in my mouth. I never tasted anything like that before.
And America's nuclear industry has never seen anything like that before or since. Worst accident in U.S. history.
This has been our most popular exhibit yet.
Taylor Mason is an archivist for the PA House who put together a TMI exhibit with a timeline, documents from a special investigating committee, snarky T-shirts, vintage photos, and videos. Taylor wasn't born in '79. For her, this is a history lesson.
I learned the biggest thing was how passionate people were about it and how nervous they were. This never happened before, really, so it was a really big time in Pennsylvania's history.
For Maria, it's not just history.
What I'm going to do right now is just a moment of silence for these cancer victims right here.
She insists that neighbors, friends, classmates exposed that day are still suffering today.
And then they're dying. It's just too many. It's a big, big cancer cluster.
The medical studies are mixed, the science spotty at best.
Part of the reason we don't have the data is that the industry wasn't prepared. The company, whether they did it intentionally or unintentionally, simply not prepared to gauge the amount of radiation that was released.
For 42 years, Eric Epstein has run TMI Alert, a nuclear watchdog, who says, yes, they're closed and inactive, but there's still much to keep an eye on.
I mean, it would be foolish to think that you look at the plants and there's no danger. That's absolutely not the case. TMI-2 is still highly radioactive, and TMI-1 has tons of spent fuel on site, on an island, in a river. You know, not a great formula for security.
Decommissioning is underway, but it's a long process. One reactor won't be done until the 2050s. The other not scheduled to be completed until the 2070s.
Wow.